Hey there, passionate fan. Welcome to Mania Wrexham, the channel that brings you stories and behind-the-scenes drama that make football pulse right through our hearts. If you love real, old-school football, backroom decisions, and want to stay on top of everything happening in the world of the beautiful game, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This is where emotion, analysis, and passion live in every single detail. A promise made in 2022 might become a headache in 2025. Striker Ollie Palmer, one of Wrexham's big names in recent seasons, is now seriously worried about his future, and all because of a sentence that stuck in the memory. Will Phil Parkinson stand by what he told the squad? Or is Palmer destined to go the same way as Paul Mullin, pushed aside and forgotten? Wrexham aren't messing around heading into the 2025-26 season. The board, with full support from the club's owners, have brought in serious reinforcements that make one thing clear: they mean business and want promotion to the Championship. Among the new arrivals, two names stand out: Josh Windus, known for his experience and attacking versatility, and Ryan Hardee, a pacey forward coming off solid seasons at Plymouth. And it's not stopping there. Kiefer Moore, currently at Sheffield United, is firmly on the club's radar and could be another heavyweight signing up front. But with all these new forwards coming in, the competition for places is fiercer than ever. And the one starting to feel the squeeze is Ollie Palmer. Back in 2024, he'd already seen his minutes reduced significantly, especially after Sam Smith arrived and quickly earned Parkinson's trust. Now, with even more competition, the fear is real. Palmer could be following the same path as Paul Mullin, who was loaned to Wigan after falling down the pecking order. But Palmer's story with Wrexham can't be written off. He was a key figure during the club's rise, a player who's lived through the highs and lows wearing this badge. And there's one thing he remembers vividly. In 2022, Parkinson made it crystal clear that the squad was a unit, not just an 11. That every player would get their chance, as long as they maintained high standards in training and were ready to seize the opportunity. Now, with the landscape changing, Palmer is left wondering, does that promise still hold true? He's training hard, staying focused and waiting for his moment. But with so many fresh faces in the building, is there still room for one of the club's most recognisable players during this modern revival? The British press have already started asking the question: will Ollie Palmer be the next to leave? As one outlet specialising in Wrexham coverage put it, on social media, fans are divided. Some believe it's just the natural cycle: new signings arrive, veterans step aside. But others still back Palmer. They say he's got more to give, and that it would be a mistake to discard a player so emotionally tied to the club. And you, fan, what do you think? When the club invests heavily, should the heart matter less? Context explains a lot. Since the arrival of celebrity owners Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds, Wrexham have started behaving like a big club, investing, recruiting, chasing results right away. Phil Parkinson has been given full backing to build the squad his way. But behind the scenes, there's a challenge brewing. How do you balance the squad without breaking promises made in the past? Palmer isn't just another player, he's a leader in the dressing room. His departure could affect the harmony within the group. Palmer stands at 1.96 m, offers physical presence, strong reading of the game, and goal instinct, even if he's not the quickest. Meanwhile, Windus and Hardee bring a different profile: more mobility, more intensity, more dynamism up front. Parkinson wants tactical flexibility, but that naturally works against someone with Palmer's more traditional style. Still, is changing the team's DNA always the right move? We've seen this before. At Wrexham, Paul Mullin, a top scorer and club icon, was sidelined and loaned out. At Athletic Club, we've seen historic players lose their place to rising stars. Sometimes, the name on the back matters less than the moment. But when a promise is broken, that echoes. In the dressing room, in the stands, across the whole club atmosphere. If Palmer leaves, Wrexham lose more than just a centre-forward, they lose a symbol of the rebuild. If he stays and isn't used, it could cause unrest in the squad. And if Phil Parkinson doesn't stand by his 2022 promise, he risks losing more than just a striker. He could lose the trust of the entire team. In today's fast-paced, money-driven football world, keeping your word is one of the last acts of loyalty we have left. And that's exactly what Ollie Palmer is asking for: respect for the promise that was made. Because, when it's all said and done, football is built on memory. And promises are never forgotten. If you enjoyed this analysis and want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to Mania Wrexham right now. Here, we talk football with heart, with honesty, and with passion. Drop a like, share with your mates, and tell us in the comments. If you were Ollie Palmer, what would you do? Would you leave the club, or fight to the end for your place? We'll see you in the next video. Up the town, always.